What's up, y'all? William B. Styles here, and if you love horror, slashers, or anything to do with the Halloween season, then you come to the right channel. Make sure you smash that like button, leave a comment, and hit that bell so you can get notified anytime I post. Today's episode, we're going to be ranking the Halloween movies, excluding the Rob Zombie timeline. Why?
Come on, man, don't do it!
Starting off this list is none other than Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers. Came out in 1989 and is the sequel to Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. This movie depicts Michael once again after his niece, Jamie Lloyd, and he's trying to kill her. That's the bloodline. Michael has to take out his bloodline. In this movie, Jamie's mute now. She can't speak because of the bond when she grabbed Michael's hand last movie and ended up killing her stepmom. But in this movie, her stepmom's back alive. We see Rachel die. We see some stupid characters, and we see the most ridiculous cops with the stupidest background music I've ever seen. Just doesn't make any sense. And in this movie, it does have some high points, where the field scene where Michael is driving the car chasing Jamie, Billy, and Tina before Tina's ultimately killed off. But nonetheless, still a great scene. The movie ends with Dr. Loomis tranquilizing Michael and beating him with a 2x4. And then Loomis actually dies in this movie before they retcon and brought him back. Next on the list is Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers, or Halloween 6, H6, however you want to spit it. Now, there are two versions that you can watch. There's the producer's cut, and then there's the director's cut. Whichever one you watch, it's not going to be good. And the only reason why this is higher than Halloween 5 is because they actually tried to do something with the story. This movie depicts Michael, once again, trying to kill his family. Now, Kara Strode and her family all live in the old Myers house. Michael is here once again to take out the rest of his bloodline. He kills Jamie, she dies. He's trying to get her son. That way the cult can go ahead and break the curse and pass it through Kara's son, Danny. It's kind of all over the place. However, there's one scene in the hospital where Michael literally brutalizes, terrorizes a whole hospital staff, and just massacres them. That scene is fucking phenomenal. This would also be the final movie of the great actor Donald Pleasance, who died shortly before the reshoots were done and before the movie even came out in 1995. Next on our list is Halloween Resurrection. Came out in 2002. This movie is a direct sequel to Halloween H2O and depicts Michael finally tracking down his long-lost sister Laurie Strode before ultimately killing her. The movie is some type of new sci-fi feature where the cast walks around the old Myers house with webcams on so you can see everything that they're seeing, trying to understand and figure out clues, I guess, to why Michael went on a psychotic rampage. But, surprise and behold, Michael Myers is here in Haddonfield, and he's in his old home, and he's not happy about a whole bunch of teenagers walking around his house, let alone someone else dressing up like him. But I will say that scene of Michael Myers and Freddy walking around in the same costume, best scene in the movie. Oh wait, I forgot. Michael Myers actually gets his ass kicked by Busta Rhymes from karate that he was watching on TV earlier.
So you want to be on Dangertainment? Let's see what you got.
Next on our list is Halloween H2O, otherwise known as Halloween 20 Years Later. This film depicts Laurie Strode, who's faked her death and moved all the way to California as the headmistress at Hillcrest Academy High. She has a 17-year-old son named John, who has a couple dull friends and his girlfriend Molly. Here we see Michael Myers, who's returned after 20 years to track down his long-lost sister. There he kills Marion Chambers, steals a car, and drives all the way across the country. After a few slugs and back and forth fighting, she knocks Michael off the balcony and proceeds to kill him before returning. Ronnie can stop her from putting it in her brother. Laurie then steals a gun, drives him off a cliff, and then decapitates him. But that wouldn't be the end of that film. Next on the list is Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. Came out in 1988, and it's a direct sequel to Halloween 2. Here in this movie, Michael's been in a coma for 10 years, and at that time, Laurie Strode has been killed in a car accident, so now Jamie stays with her foster parents. Upon hearing this information, Michael wakes up and kills everyone in the ambulance. I'm telling you, that shot with him putting his thumb through the dude's head, crazy. Michael then kills a worker for his clothes. And honestly, this bandaged Michael actually looks pretty badass. He then leaves Loomis stranded and blows up the gas station and is headed for Haddonfield. There, Loomis finally gets back and he warns the town that Michael is coming home. It isn't until state troopers or police shoot Michael through a blaze and send him into his own grave. After that, we see Jamie Lloyd stab her stepmom to death, and an homage to Michael in the original Halloween. Coming in at number 1, the film that started it all, John Carpenter's 1978 Halloween. Here we see a 6-year-old Michael Myers killing his sister on Halloween night in 1963. 15 years has passed and he's locked up in Smith Grove Sanitarium before escaping. Later on, we see Laurie Strode as she's walking to deliver mail to the Myers house. Michael lays his eyes upon her. Throughout the rest of the movie, you see Michael stalking her, before ultimately killing a couple of her friends, which is one of the classic scenes when Michael kills Bob and pins him to the wall. Such classic. He kills her friend Annie by slitting her throat and strangling her, and he kills her friend Linda by choking her with a phone cord. Ultimately, Dr. Loomis sends 6 shots into Michael before he could ultimately kill Laurie, sending him off the balcony before realizing Michael is gone. Well guys, that's my list for the top rankings of the Halloween movies. If you like this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell so you can get notified anytime I post. Halloween Ends comes out next week. I'm William B. Styles. I'll see you in the next one. Shape on.